doing? So, I'm up for the day. I did my prayers. I'm gonna do my affirmations in a bit. But I was gonna tell you about my job. Oh, I took down my last video, the one where I'm saying I'm very thankful um because of an outcome, some great news I got because I was crying and I told myself I wasn't going to, even though it was tears of joy, even though it was good. Like I don't want to cry on the internet anymore. Like I'm done. I think I've done enough crying. Just know a bitch is thankful, okay? A bitch learned her lesson, and it's the battle's not over. Of course not. Once you settle one thing, something else comes up. So you gotta stay ready, okay? But I'm very thankful. Very thankful. Very, very thankful. Um, and that's all I really got to say from that video. But I did say something um, about social media that I'll talk about here. But first, I wanted to talk about my job, my new job that I love so much. Um, it's challenging. It challenges me on a daily basis. But I was gonna tell you the bad things about my job, even though I love it. Um, everything, every peak has its pit, right? Okay, so the pit, and there's pun intended there, and I'm gonna explain why. So where I work at, I'm the only female that works there. Corporate is right next door, but in my building, I'm surrounded by men. There's one, two, three, four guys I work with in the office, and then drivers. Okay, um, that's all I'll say about what I do is drivers are involved. And basically all they do is basically like how do you say it? It's like just it's just all I do all day is just basically make sure that all the numbers line up. It's kind of like what I could compare to where I used to work was a hotel was audit. Every day you make sure your numbers are correct. Um, except this is all day. At a hotel you do it once a day. Here you do it several times. You do it hundreds of times a day. You just make sure that the numbers don't go out of whack. Everything matches. Everything lines up with the computer. Um, so it's pretty challenging, but I love it because it challenges me the way I need to be challenged. Okay. My nose is in front of a computer all day. Not a computer, like it's one computer with like three monitors, three huge ass monitors. So I don't really see the people I work with. I can hear them. But I'm trying to describe it for you so that you can get an idea of what the office looks like. The drivers come in, they get their routes, and I don't deal with the drivers, so I don't really talk to them, but I see them, I say hello. I try to be nice. Um, but the one thing that I noticed, and they explained to me that they haven't had a female work there in a while. Um, so the bathrooms they have there are co-ed bathrooms. But I will say that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like it's a bathroom with stalls and a urinal, two urinals and a shower and like two places to wash your hands. Um, and like I'm just, and on the door it has like a man and a woman on it. So it's a co-ed bathroom, but it's because they've always had mainly men that work there. So they never really needed to make like a woman's bathroom, nor would they just for me. But I will say the guys are very respectful. Like anytime like I go to the bathroom, they won't go in there. Like they'll wait for me to be done. And then they'll go in there. So I do notice that. Like they're very and whenever they cuss in front of me, they're like, oh sorry, Bibiana. And I'm like, no, that's okay. probably cuss more than you do, you know, but so they're very respectful like that. They do, you know, because there's a female around, or they'll tell me like, or they'll let me go out first, you know. So I will say it's pretty nice. Just because I'm a woman, they let me go first or whatever, you know. So that is one of the things about my job is I'm the only chick there, and I'm surrounded by men all day. But they're very not. They're not. It's not like they're hitting on me or anything like that. These it's just work. You know what I mean? So anyways, so the bathroom situation is I don't like, but you know, it's not that bad. You know, another thing I don't like is that the two freaking restaurants that I've been visiting pretty often since I started working there last week, mind you. One of them, the lady already knows my life story. She knows me by name. And the next one knows me by name too. They're both Mexican restaurants, of course, you know. And I'm like, and I told myself I'm not gonna be eating out anymore because all that's all they do. That's why I didn't want an office job, sitting at a desk all day. That's what I hate too. I sit a lot. I like to do stuff when I'm at work. Like I like, oh, I get to walk to the fax machine and fax stuff, you know, pretty often throughout the day, but that's like what, 10 steps away. And then the bathroom's like 10 steps the other direction. Like, so it's very small in there. But I sit all day. I don't like it. I hate that I sit all day. Um, but you know, it's I mean, it's better than where I was working, you know. Um, but that's what I miss about the hotel is I would be up on different floors. I'd be running around. I'd be like I assigned the house. Like I did everything. Like they didn't have head housekeepers there, so I did the assignments of the housekeepers. I was like helping the housekeepers anything they needed. Like I was, you know, in anything anybody needed from the front desk. Like I was helping them. So I was kind of doing like a AM like manager duties, but without the title and without the pay. So I was doing a lot. I wasn't just doing the front desk. Um, Even though I did have a lot of downtime because that's when I would do my TikToks and stuff like that, my videos. But that's because did, that's how easy that job was for me. Yes, I had a lot of things to do, but I did them very quickly. So I still had a lot of downtime, and got my work done and was helping in laundry and I was doing all this other stuff because I was in, and a lot of people were assuming I was just standing around just doing videos all day. No, I wasn't. That's after I finished all my work that I was doing and then some. You know, I just was really good at finishing my tasks there because they were very easy, you know. But I did have a lot on my plate there. Um and here I'm like sitting like all day. The hours are 12-hour. I like that I have a set schedule already. Um and it's really good. I freaking love it. I love it. Um and I'm trying not to see the two ladies at the Mexican restaurant that I already know my name. I'm trying not to see them this week. This week coming up. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat out anymore. I'm like, an order that pick up an order for Viviana. They're like, Viviana. I'm like, no. Don't call me by my name. I legit like I have in 1 week have put on like weight. Oh my gosh. I just need to stop. And then, you know, I'm trying to be something sexy for Halloween. So I'm trying to, and I was like I was right on track until I was well, okay. After, you know, I was visiting my people in the hospital, which BT dubs, everybody has been released out of the hospital except for my uncle. My uncle needs a new heart. Okay, so he's pretty serious. I'm still praying for him. I have still yet to visit him. He's the last person I need to visit, and he's still in the hospital. Every time I go, they're running some tests on him, and it's over there in the medical center. So I'm gonna try that on my day off. I'm gonna go try and see him finally, see how that goes. But yeah, there's just one person left in the hospital, which is my uncle. He's having really bad heart issues, so please send prayers to my uncle for recovery. Um, so you know, it's just this week. This week I'm determined not to see the lady at the taqueria. Very determined. I'm like, damn girl, didn't you say you weren't gonna fucking orders 4 tacos? I'm like, damn girl, like the fuck is wrong with you? I'm telling you, because it's because of the people that I work with. It's their fault. They be eating all day. And and they eat a lot, and they're always offering me food and stuff, and I can't not take food. Anyway, so that's my task for the week. Is no long no actually it's gonna be next week because I'm gonna be off till Sunday. Okay, next week the goal is no visits to the taquerias that I've been visiting all week, that I've been frequent that I frequent all week. I was like, Mom, the bitch already knows my name. Oh, I don't mean bitch in a mean way. I mean like the lady already knows my name. One of them knows my life story. I'm like, wow. And anywhere you go, like any restaurants, it's the same because male dominated businesses around there. So there's guys there. It's a freaking chorizo fest out there. Freaking cock fest all day, every day. Anyways, so that's what I like about my job. I love it, but it's got its downfalls, okay? Which if I don't stop now, I'm just going to be in bad health. So I need to focus on that. Cut this week coming. On my days off, I'm gonna try to fast as much as I can, just to get me back. Cause oh my gosh, like I've been having stomach issues all week, and it's because of my poor eating habits. Very poor eating habits. I'm very, very disappointed in myself. Very disappointed in myself. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so then wait, what else was I gonna talk about? I talked about the job. Oh yeah. Okay, so in my video I had to delete because I'm crying like a baby again. But it was out of joy. Okay. Was Fran, Love Lies and Lace Friends, was talking about this social media person that went on a panel and was supposed to be talking about but it was supposed to be inspiring the masses to do social media. Okay. And she kind of like got stuck on a rant about the people that don't like you on social media or whatever, like the bad stuff. Okay, I encourage anybody to do social media. If you want to do social media, do it, because there is always somebody who can probably relate to you, or like if you're doing something, as long as it's something positive. I say everybody should be on the internet just for funsies, you know what I mean? Because yes, people are going to say stuff about you. People are going to think it's weird. You're talking to your phone, you're talking to yourself pretty much. So people are going to say that, okay? Yes, people are going to troll you. Yes, it comes with the territory. People will nitpick on your appearance or what you're saying or whatever. Like people will find anything to talk about, okay? But that shouldn't discourage you from doing it if you want. If you want to do social media, do social media. Just know people are going to have something to say about it, whether it's good or bad. You're never going to be able to please everybody. Never. Someone's always going to have a problem with what you say or take it the wrong way. That's just how it is. And if you accept it from the beginning, it'll be easier for you to do the social medias. Okay. Now, I've never made much money on the YouTubes. Okay. But things are popping over on my Facebook, on my reels, okay? That's where I make a few $100s a month. On the 21st is when I get paid, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. For a long time, I did TikToks and reels for free for like a year or two before I saw any benefits out of that. Okay. And that's just because Reels is trying to take all the people from TikTok. On TikTok, you have to have 10,000 followers, then you start getting paid. Okay. YouTube, you had to have 1,000, but I was part of the program before you had to have 1,000. That's how long I've had my YouTube channel. So I've been monetized since back then, but I've made very little, like a few dollars a month, like very little. Cause you had to get a lot of views to get paid. So, but it was before they added that threshold requirement is when I became monetized. That's how long ago it was. I think it was like in 2015. It was a long time ago. Now the requirements are you have to have um, 1,000 followers at least and 4,000 watch hours. I mean watch time. I don't know if it's hours or minutes. I don't know. But I've never made as much as I do on Reels, so I will say I'm very happy for that. Who doesn't need a couple $100 like a month? Like it's fucking the light bill, right? And that's just from me having fun, like me laughing, getting a good kiki ha ha, and hopefully putting a smile on somebody's face, right? Anyways, so I suggest you do it. At least start with the reels because they just have they'll send you the invite. You just have to post all the time, you know. The more you post, then you'll get the invite and then they'll pay you. Like that's as easy as it gets. I mean, come on. We're on our phones all the time anyways. So anyways, so there's that. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a couple of things I had to get off my chest. Okay, this week I'm gonna try very hard. On my days off, I'm gonna do some fasting just to get back to get back right. Because I'm trying to be something sexy on Halloween. Okay, trying to be, but I be talking shit, but I'm gonna try, and that's all that matters. Is I'm gonna try.